What is up, everybody? So Ross ADDIEGO took the stand yesterday in Hannah Gutierrez-Reed's trial. Hannah Gutierrez-Reed is, of course, facing involuntary manslaughter charges for the tragic death of Helena Hutchins. Alec Baldwin faces his own trial, his own charges later this summer. His trial is set to begin in July. Now, Ross was a dolly grip on the set and was in the room when the gun went off. Here's what he had to say on the stand yesterday during the trial. "We seemed to always be rushed and under the gun." He called the movie budgetarily restricted and in a constant state of chaos. He states that the movie was moving at ludicrous speeds and racing the production clock. Ross was one of the few members of Rust's camera department who opted to stay on the movie after disputes about money and safety. He blatantly told the judge and jury and others in the courtroom that safety seemed to be secondary on the set. He was in the room when the gun went off that star producer Alec Baldwin was holding that fired and killed Helena Hutchins and wounded the director Joel Souza, taking the jury and others deep inside the fatal shooting. And aided by glitchy video from that day, he gave a detailed minute-by-minute rundown of the rehearsal scene in the church on the set on the Bonanza Creek Ranch. With his voice crackling, he spoke of his shock when the gun went off. It went off instantly. You know, a firearm went off in a small wooden church. So the concussion, ear ringing, that movement of panic in everybody. I think the first person I made eye contact with was Helena, who was clearly injured by whatever that gunshot was, that noise we had just heard. And in fact, she was starting to go flush, holding her right side. He also stated that Hannah Gutierrez-Reed wasn't necessarily as serious or professional as he is accustomed to with other armors that he's worked with. It seemed inappropriate, out of the ordinary, that those firearms weren't secured. He states, "I don't know that they're completely under the armor's control if they are not under lock and key." He also stated that the firearms were often left on carts as the defendant juggled her double duty as armorer and assistant prop master on the low-budgeted film. So that is the newest update in Hannah Gutierrez-Reed's trial for involuntary manslaughter. Like I said, Alec Baldwin's own trial starts this July. I believe jury selection starts on July 9th, and the trial is scheduled to start the next day on July the 10th, and is set to go for something, and is set to last about 7 or 8 days. Let me know what you think. Do you think Alec Baldwin is responsible? Do you think Hannah Gutierrez-Reed is responsible? What do you think? Let me know. Leave some comments below. I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you again soon.